look at these views. Who would have thought Bosnia has such amazing scenery? Wow, look at it. This is ultimate wow. I'm loving it. Good morning, everyone. It's 8:12 a.m. on a Wednesday morning. Yes, I just checked. And about 4 days ago, I got the bus, the 6-hour 45-minute bus from Belgrade to Sarajevo, Bosnia and Herzegovina, which, by the way, has the honour of being my 50th country. Can you believe it? That's amazing. And Sarajevo is a city that I've always wanted to visit for as long as I can remember, purely because of the history. And over the last few days, I've been exploring and checking out certain things. So today I want to show you some of those things, as well as a couple of new things. Oh God, it's cloudy. Let's get going. Right, it's really windy, so we're going to go inside. There's a place behind me, behind that van. Thanks for parking there, hun. And we're going to have some food. Now, if you're new to this channel, you might not know that I live in Belgrade. I've lived there for about 6 weeks. And as well as things like politics, ethnicity and religion, there is a lot of division in the Balkans. Let's not go into that now. But also food as well. So in terms of what things are called, you know, is it Burek? Is it Burek Sarsidom? Is it Sirnica? And all the other different names. I'm not going to go into that. We're just going to eat the food, all right? I don't know how I'm going to eat this time in the morning, but I'm curious to find out if Burek in Bosnia is different from Burek in Serbia. Oh, please, yeah, yogurt, yeah. Wonderful. Right, I'm outside because I couldn't really talk in there because there were people all around me eating, so I didn't really want to disturb them. Plus, I look like a total weirdo talking while I'm eating. Anyway, the thing with Burek, I'm going to upset a lot of people now. I don't really know what the fuss is about. It's not that nice. I've been eating Sirnica pretty much every day I've been here because I love that. I absolutely love that. That's my go-to dish in the Balkans. But with Burek, there's just something about it that doesn't hit the spot for me. Sorry, but you know, if I was going to say that it was amazing, wicked, beautiful all the time, I'll be lying. That'd be fake. That's not what I'm about. And in terms of the difference, I didn't really feel much of a difference. You know, yes, the pastry was crispy. Yes, the meat was reasonably okay. It was weird having the yogurt on the top because, you know, normally you would have it in the thing and one sip after each bite, you know, as many of you have told me. But yeah, you have it on the top in that place apparently. Is that a thing? I don't know. I probably did something wrong eating that because, you know, eating with knife and fork, you normally eat it with your hands. I don't know. But whatever. We're going to have some more food later though. Probably some Sirnica because that is an absolute gem in Bosnia. Love it. Let's go to the next spot.
On the outside, looking in, I really wasn't sure what I was getting. Between the high waves on the sea, waiting for something to get to me.
Psst, psst. Psst, psst.
You act like gravity and you are pulling me.
I'm in the Old Town area now, and it is Wednesday morning, very early, so it's very quiet. At the weekend, this was considerably busier, and it's quite touristic, so you've got all these shops selling local wares, jewellery, souvenirs, fridge magnets, you know, the usual stuff you'd find. And the thing you notice in this area is that the buildings are slightly different. So there are all these low little shops all the way down there. It's quite pretty. And the thing about this area as well that you notice is the ethnic diversity in Sarajevo. So I've read somewhere that there are churches, there are mosques, there are synagogues, you name it. And it's one of the cities in Europe, the only cities in Europe that has all three of those in like a close area, if you know what I mean. Right, this isn't dandruff, it's sleeting. Is that a word? Like rain, snow, ice, whatever. I'm noticing there are a lot of cats, like street cats in Sarajevo. They're everywhere. Meowing, eating food on the street. People put food outside shops to feed the cats. It's like cat heaven. You know I love cats, right? I think I might move here. Literally my heaven, cat heaven. Right, Let's go up there. There are three things to talk about here. So that bakery over there is a great place for Sirnica. I've had it there about 3 times already. It's beautiful. Trams in Sarajevo, as with Belgrade, as with many countries in this area of the world, there is a tram network, and I understand they are quite old. And I read somewhere that the ones in Sarajevo were used as like a model for the trams in Vienna. Again, I could be wrong, but the thing I love about Sarajevo is the hills all around the city with the buildings all the way up the side. We're going to go somewhere a bit later in this video where we see Sarajevo from above. Goodbye tram. This is a Sarajevo rose. You'll see them dotted around the city on the pavement. It's basically a sign of remembrance for the Bosnian War. So these places where the roses are on the ground are where there was a crater from like a bombing back in the 90s. It's like a red resin that is filled in, apparently. Yeah, so you'll see them dotted around. You'll have to excuse the wind. There's another one here. It's near the Children's Memorial over there, which is quite central and easy to find. I'm deliberately not touching on the Bosnian War. I'll touch on that at the end and my reasons why. Look at the trams, they're lovely. Right, we've moved on a little bit, and this bridge that I'm sitting at right now might just look like any old bridge that you would see anywhere in any city like this across the river. However, it is not just any old bridge, it is the Latin Bridge. This is very famous across the world because this is the location that Franz Ferdinand was assassinated along with his wife in 1914, essentially triggering World War I. So this bridge is quite possibly monumental because it's a place that has shaped so much of history in Europe and across the world. So yes, it might just be a bridge, but when you think of the history that has happened as a result of what happened here in 1914, it's truly immense, you know? I've got no other words for it. We're going up to Bistrick, which is this area. It's a nice little quiet area, let's not get run over. And we're going to go up to the Trebevic cable car. We're going to go up in the world once again. There's another bakery over there. Bakeries everywhere. See what I mean? Do I need to get some kitty cat and just feed cats on the street? It seems to be the done thing here. I'm happy with that. No problem. Ooh. You know what I said about ethnic diversity and religious diversity? There's a church over there, and I can hear in the background a mosque. Is it the call to prayer? I don't know. It sounds like it. Who knows? But yeah, diversity galore in Sarajevo. Obviously there are many cemeteries in Sarajevo. Jewish, Muslim. You can see the dates on the gravestones, 92, 93. Obviously people that died during the siege. And on the subject of cemeteries, there is a 500-year-old, roughly 500-year-old Jewish cemetery. It's right the other way, other direction, and we won't get time to go there in this video. But the reason I mention it is because, as with many areas in Sarajevo, it was littered with landmines, unexploded landmines that have now been cleared. So I believe it's now safe to go there. But I've read a lot about places, including one that I'm going to now, where you have to be careful in terms of, you know, going off the beaten track, that kind of thing, because you never know. So I did take a great photo here the other day. Check out my Instagram, by the way, because, you know, you've got these streets, these narrow streets, locals walking up them, as you can see, and in the distance you've got the hills with the houses all going up there. It's just beautiful. So this is the Teleferico, or the Trebevic cable car. Apologies for the pronunciation. There we go. Lovely. And apparently it was very popular when it was first built, and like many things in Sarajevo during the Bosnian War, it was completely destroyed, and it was only reopened again in 2018. And from what I've read, there are some of the cable cars the colours of like the Olympic rings, because the 1984 Sarajevo Olympics was held here, which was a huge occasion for this area of the world. And for me, I have memories too, because Torval and Dean, ice dancers, Bolero, that's where they won the gold medal. Famous ice dancing performance. That's the word. Right, let's go and see how much it is and go up there, because there's also something else up there to do with the Olympics. which I'm beyond excited about. The opening time screen just changed, but it's open 9 to 5 in the winter. I'm not sure about the summer, and it costs 20 mark. Come on, focus. It's not going to focus, but 20 marks is about £9 British, so I guess about $10 US. Return ticket, by the way. Look over there, you've got the Sarajevo 84, the old cable car. Amazing. Let's get in. Here we go. How exciting. I love telefonicos, and the acoustics are wonderful in here. Listen to my voice. Beautiful. Oh, wow. Let's turn the camera around. You don't want to look at my face. Time for a panning shot. Wow, look at that. That's Sarajevo from above, and there goes another cable car. Amazing. Look at all the orange roofs. Yeah, so Sarajevo is in like a valley, I understand. So I've heard that often it has a problem with air quality, things like that. And over there is new Sarajevo. So if you want a bit of more of a modern look on Sarajevo, go over there. Is this Mexico? No, it's not, it's Bosnia. That was an in-joke, by the way, for anyone that watched my Mexico videos, because I went up in a lot of telefonicos in Mexico. But this is just as impressive. Sarajevo behind me. And I've read that this trip up this mountain, hill, whatever it is, takes about 9 minutes. I'm not timing it, but I'm thinking it's roughly right. There's something up there that's epic. I can't wait. There's a guy down there, if you can see him. He's walking. Take a while to walk up, so you know I can imagine the time that this wasn't in operation, just how long it took to get up here. Look at these views. Who would have thought Bosnia has such amazing scenery? Wow, look at it. This is ultimate wow. I'm loving it. Look at that down there. Spectacular. Okay, let's go. Okay, this is here for a very good reason. Bobsleigh. We're going to the abandoned bobsleigh track from the 1984 Sarajevo Winter Olympics. How exciting is this? Dobrodošli u Olimpijski Grad. Sorry. Welcome to Olympic City. Olympic rings. So I read online, as I said, that in the past, before there was like a proper track going to this bobsleigh track, it was littered with landmines, so you had to be really careful. But again, from what I've read, apparently it's perfectly safe now. I doubt there would be a cable car coming up here and signs going everywhere if it wasn't safe. So I think it's down here somewhere. Right, David, exploration mode has been activated. This looks like the beginning part of the bobsleigh track. How thrilling is this? It is slightly treacherous, I must say. You know, there are holes in the ground over there that you could easily fall down. We're now on the bobsleigh track. This is a momentous occasion. We're down to like the first curve, so it's all graffitied and everything. You just imagine the guys in their bobsleighs going around like that. I don't know much about bobsleighing, but you know, well, I basically know nothing. But yeah, it's all overgrown, moss, graffiti. I've also read that it was used in the Bosnian War. I'm not exactly sure what for, just in terms of the point of combat. Obviously, like I said about the landmines as well. Look at this graffiti. I'm on like the big bit, I think. I don't know how bobsleighing works, but I just met some guys from Essex, East London, basically, just past East London. So it was good like to talk with proper accent again, you know. I don't know how far this bobsleigh track goes down. Did I really need to do the return thing? Could I walk all the way down? I don't know. Probably not. I don't know how far I should go. It's very bizarre how it echoes, so you can hear people speaking You think they're behind you, you look behind you, there's no one. They're all the way around the corner. Acoustics, again. Graffiti, galore. I've just been taking so many photos. It's an amazing photography place to come. Where is the end of this bobsleigh track? I want to touch on why I haven't specifically talked about the Bosnian War in this video. There are 5 very good reasons. Number 1, it's not appropriate. Number 2, YouTube will block this video if I mention particular words. Number 3, I'm not qualified to talk about it. I'm not Bosnian, I wasn't here during the time, I didn't live through it. Number 4, of course, regardless of when a war is, people are affected by it, but the difference with the Bosnian War compared to, say, World War II is that there are far more people alive now potentially watching this video that lived through it, and which leads me on to number 5 in that it's just not respectful to talk about those things. So there are of course many things in Sarajevo where you can visit and learn about what happened, but you know, it's not something I'm going to talk about in this video. So I think the end is up here. Yes. And we're at the end. Don't ask me to climb up that slope in this snow. It's time to go back up. We're going to have some food to end this video. Right, how enjoyable was that? Bobsleigh track, cable car, Sarajevo rocks. And to end this video, as promised, I've got some more food. So we have some Sirnica, oh, my favourite. So it feels like the other video I did in Belgrade, right? When I said it was Burek, but it was Burek sa Sidom or Sirnica. I'm not going to start with that again. But you know what? The Sirnica in Sarajevo, I prefer. Because it's something to do with the pastry, because in Belgrade, the pastry is more crispy. Yes, this is a bit crispy, but it's softer, and inside it's like more doughy, if you know what I mean. Oh my god. It's truly heavenly. Now I've got pigeons attacking me. See what I mean? It's more soft. Look, like that. And you might notice I haven't got any yoghurt, because guess what? I didn't want any, and that's okay. Just because there are ways that you're meant to eat something doesn't mean that you have to do it, people. Yeah, this is beautiful. Thank you, Sarajevo. Not you, pigeons. Bye, hun. Right, hello everyone. Remember Whiskey from the Yugo Zastava video? Say hello, Whiskey. Meow. No? She doesn't want to be on camera. Anyway, it's a few days later now, and I'm back in Belgrade. And basically, I'm editing the video right now, and I just remembered that I forgot to film the rest of it. Professional as always. So, the thing I wanted to say about Sarajevo to end this video is the fact that I felt it was a very charming city. I would love to go back. So much to do. And if you are Bosnian, or if you're from Sarajevo, you're probably going to be saying in the comments, Whiskey just opened the door by herself. 1 second. Yeah, you'll probably be saying in the comments that I've only just scratched the surface of Sarajevo. Of course that is the case, because there are places in the city I didn't even go to. That's why I would love to go back in the future. You know, if I did put everything in this video, I would still be here next week. I'm, you know, editing it right now, 18 minutes already, alright? So this video is primarily aimed at foreigners, and it's very much around the fact that, you know, underrated cities in Europe. Everyone talks about Vienna, Paris, Berlin. Go to Sarajevo, come to Belgrade. You know, these cities have exactly the same, if not more, things to offer. I thoroughly enjoyed my time in Sarajevo. And also, you know, the point about the war, it's in the past. And that's the thing we need to remember. Of course, countries have past, and that's what it is. It's the past, but they also have a present, and they also have wonderful things you can do today in a city. So go to Sarajevo, you'll love it. Hopefully I can go back in the future. So the next video will be from Belgrade. I don't know what I'll be doing, who knows? And I'll see you next time. Hope you enjoyed the video. I'll catch you later.